let's start with the topic at hand. So their head editor I covered like 2 days ago, Tom Mendelsohn or whatever his name is, decided to spew a bunch of horrible crap against, of course, Charlie Kirk. And there was a campaign by different fans, just concerned folks, to write to GW and to tell them, hey, this guy has done some crap. He said this, and that, so can't you do something about it? And GW actually responded, which is absolutely amazing. Hey, hi to Buzz in the chat, by the way.
Hi, boss. You didn't miss anything.
We just started.
Yes.
Yeah, we just started. So this guy, if you don't know, said horrible, vile things about Charlie Kirk. Like the last few days, there were so many reports from people from the gaming industry, from the movie, I don't know, from comic book,
Comic books, anything.
like it's crazy. And thank you, dear Clayton, for the feedback on the sound. Thank you.
Just watching the clip.
I mean, the amount of hate that just poured from so many places, it's crazy. But we are talking about Warhammer 40K here, so we do have actually some history. Last year I did cover some things that happened, like the author Mike Brooks, who was like activist kind of a guy. He also puts all of that in his books. Thankfully he writes like fantasy books, and it's a bit on the side. It's not the 40K universe, but it doesn't matter because he is ruining things, even on a smaller scale, with interjecting themes and just stuff that don't belong in fantasy or anywhere else that, I mean, anything else he has to do with Warhammer 40K.
Was he the one who wrote that the orcs are non-binary, or that was another?
I'm not sure. I mean, there was a few, I made a video about that as well. Anyway. So now we have this email, actually. And this comes from Sharky over on Twitter. So I want to thank him. I tagged him in my post on Twitter, Space Shark 23. And I also tagged DRK Asmugan, or Asmugan on YouTube. He is a fellow YouTube creator, also 40K, so he posted that and I saw it, so thanks to him. So basically here is the email, that's the answer. I mean, the initial email is also somewhere, but what is important is how GW actually responded, which is the most important part, because we know that they like to side with not the proper sides, so to speak. They're a bit of a chaos spawn inflicted company.
Cultists.
Yeah, I mean, for a company that does, I mean, that creates Warhammer and talks about the evil and the chaos and everything, they're sure as hell support more chaos by the way that they're doing things. Yeah, but now actually they changed their tune. So here it is. Hi Jacob, wherever Jacob is. Thank you for taking the time to bring this to our attention. We're sorry that one of our employees have behaved in this manner. While we respect everyone's right to a personal opinion, we'd like to be clear that we do not support Tom's actions. We are taking this very seriously. Tom has been suspended while we work to further address the matter in the line with our internal policies and legal duties. We're sure. Yeah, we're sure you appreciate that any investigation of this nature is confidential, and we are therefore legally unable to disclose any further information. And while we appreciate this can ring hollow. Please know that we are working on to ensure any outcome is proportionate to the impact of Tom's actions. Why would it ring hollow? I mean, that's pretty great. I'm happy.
Really, really great, yeah.
I'm happy because we haven't seen anything of the sort before. Yeah. So this is amazing. Oh, Warmaniac for the 199. Thank you. Thank you so much, Warmaniac. You're getting the Wonder Woman suit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do winter time when I have to wear so many clothes. I can still do the salute, but you're not gonna see any biceps. That's the problem.
They'll know that it's a bicep on the cloth.
Though I'm gonna make sure I make gains during the winter as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is pretty amazing. Let me, break some things down. So they of course have this corporate language, but how they express themselves is pretty great because the last line is what it struck me. And while we appreciate this can run hollow, please know that we are working to ensure any outcome is proportionate to the impacts of Tom's actions. So it's proportionate, which to me it should mean this guy should get fired like right now. I mean, they suspended him so they can look at the case and see what actually he said and, probably measure how bad it is. But it was really very bad. It
And
was
he
very
should
bad.
be fired, yeah, because it was
Yeah.
really a bad thing, yeah.
I mean, if I find those, yeah. Actually, he posted, I cannot find everything right now, but one of the things that he posted is basically not understanding what Charlie Kirk said about weapons. So that this is one of the things that he
This was
posted.
one of the things, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not what he said. What he said is a bunch of such a insulting crap that it's just ridiculous. I have a bunch of collection of those things, but I had that in the last stream just because we were, watching Arch basically.
In the topic.
What?
We were in the topic.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Hi to Ren. By the way, Ben. Sorry, Ben.
Ben.
I all of a sudden my brain brought Ren somehow, and then Batman, and it become Ren again. It's weird how I read things sometimes. So it might be bogus. I haven't received any email from GW, and I have sent emails voicing my disgust with Tom. So you two did that. That is great. So you are one of the people that actually emailed GW.
I think that the more people actually do it, the more aware they'll be what is happening. Because really, I think they hire those guys and then they expect nothing to happen. But yeah.
Okay, something very important. Mr. YouTube says also we should contact GW to cut their ties with Mike Brooks and this Gerber. I can't even read this, but yeah, I covered this guy Cyberus XT on X. He's like super woke. Like last year, he was painting miniatures with all the trans flags and all the flags,
Stuff, yeah.
all the alphabet flags in the world. And yeah, and Mike Brooks, maybe. I mean, I didn't know that GW had ties with Cyberus. I thought he was like a guy that just posts stupid things. But I guess not.
I mean, how did he get into the hobby and have all those miniatures? So,
I have no idea.
yeah.
I mean, last year there was just a bomb. Last year and previous year there was just a bomb of basically a ton of people just trying to throw a bunch of stuff at the wall, and they didn't stick, of course. I mean, there was a fat space marine, black woman in a wheelchair. For goodness sakes.
For goodness sake. Oh, yeah,
This was
those,
disgusting.
yeah.
This was
Those
absolutely
Deviant
horrible.
artists or things like that. Hell, Joey, hell.
Joey Hill. Okay, let's see what Buzz said. Do we know what he actually said? Well, in another corrective action for just mentioning how horrible of a person Kirk was, or did he actually condone and support the violence? He did. He was
did,
like super happy. Okay, if I can find that, I'll find it. It was just in Arch's video, basically. Which, let me see if I still have that. Okay, we don't have that, but I'm gonna get it. Because yeah, if you miss what he said, then I'm gonna get that and we're gonna play it for you. Because I really thought that everybody just caught up to it, so that's why I didn't get it. But he said a bunch of stuff, basically.
A bunch of stuff, yeah, if it was just one thing.
Yeah, if it was. But
horrible enough, but it's not just one, so yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You did say more than that.
Okay, I'm almost there, guys. Just yeah, okay, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna bring that to the screen in a sec, guys. It's gonna be rather quick. We're just gonna bring our Arch's video now. Which, by the way, we rated Arch last time.
And he actually saw that.
And he actually saw that, yeah, it was fun. Okay. Okay, Okay, just a few seconds, guys. But if not, I'm gonna read you what he said because I have it here. I
At least
just
it's
can't.
here this time.
Yeah, I can't show it yet because I'm waiting for the video to download. But I can also just share the page. Okay, let me do that. It's gonna be faster. I don't want you to wait at all. So let's go for that. No, not that, not that.
Don't forget yet to hit the like and subscribe button. As Man of Culture reminds, we are 47.
Woohoo! Amazing stuff,
47
guys.
people.
Amazing stuff. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Warhammer, here it is. Here it is. Now I'm just gonna bring it on the front. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And play.
That caused the political assassination in the first place. Now, Tom Mendelsohn found a wonderful example, absolutely, to that.
Okay, here
Yeah, I
it
think
is.
this one
Here it
here,
is.
yeah.
I'm gonna make that full screen. See if we can do that. Yeah, I mean, at least you see more of the text here. Okay. Okay, and we done. Let's try to read this. So, okay, Tom Kirk's argument wasn't. Aha. So yeah, one guy just explaining what Kirk's argument was. So, hey, Tom Kirk's argument wasn't that gun deaths are good, but that the existence of tragic outcomes doesn't automatically justify banning fundamental rights as he perceived them. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna put that easier for me to read. Okay. And even bigger. I don't know how you're gonna see it if it's even bigger. Okay, here it is. Oh, well, you don't see us then. But I'm gonna make it like that. And like so. Okay. His argument is if the US banned everything that caused deaths, cars would be outlawed tomorrow because of car accidents, planes would be grounded after every crash, persecution, drugs would disappear after every overdose and whatever. And Tom said, I don't give a single shit. He's a atheist. I'm not gonna read that because YouTube. Atheist cunt carrying enormous amounts of water for a side that has no compunctions, committing structural and systemic political violence against the working class and the people of Gaza. Because he was there every
Because
day.
he was there every day and knows what
And
happens.
he totally
there,
understands the
sure.
whole conflict in the years back.
Absolutely,
He
yeah,
understands everything, absolutely. And he continued, I will afford him to the digitally. Sorry, it's very.
I will afford him the dignity.
Yeah, it's very muddy.
He afforded his very
many
targets. Fucking zero.
Which targets?
Which targets?
And this again. Come on, something.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
How many effing rights of others has he attempted to ban? Great stuff. Then he celebrated 9/11.
Yeah.
Does one normally measure shit? I think pieces can be measured, except in this instance where the piece is infinite. So then he posted this man was an immeasurable piece of shit and no kind of Christian whom Jesus would recognize. I mean, that's very appropriate. That's exactly what a decent human being does when another gets murdered brutally on the street. That's exactly what a decent human being would do, right? No. And then on his Facebook page, it said full communism.
Yeah.
And I tried to find it. Other people tried to find it, but he already deleted everything. So by the time this video was out, Archer's video, and I covered it and everything, this post was no longer existing. Not post, this whole page.
This whole page, damage control to the fullest, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And he also allegedly wrote this on the Warhammer 40K community. The Imperium is driven by hate, Warhammer is not. Which was some kind of crap that I also covered maybe a year ago. I don't remember. Actually, this is from November 21st or 19 November 2021st, I'm not sure. I know that this was a long time ago. And why did you make female custodies since the first of the... I don't know why he put up this, because
Why
we
did he-
don't know who actually wrote that from GW's behalf, from their
I
account.
think it was because he was showing what stuff for GW doing.
Yeah, the crap
You know,
about the female
the crap about the
custodies.
female custodies, other things, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, that is what he wrote. That's what happened.
That's what she wrote.
Yeah. So this response is pretty good, considering.
Yeah, considering all the things, I mean, really, he should be totally fired. Let's hope that this suspension means that they're really are into the case and not just damage controlling now and throwing sand into our eyes.
Sand into our
to
eyes.
stay, so.
Amazing analogy. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that here, but I don't wanna like interrupt the overlay, huh? Okay, great. So now let's see your comments, guys. What did you write? Who came in? Because we always want to pay attention to you guys. Thanks, Man of Culture, for the prompt. Yes, hit the like button, guys, if you can. Shutter says 90% of Americans had no idea who Charlie Kirk was 2 weeks ago. His sentiments are normal for average people in the US who did know who Charlie Kirk was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you know, but the point is not that. The point is how it happened and why did it happen.
Why did it
So
happen,
he got killed for his opinions. And we don't agree with all of his opinions, but because they're very dogmatic.
Yeah.
Some of
So,
them.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah,
some of them
like the
specifically,
abortion
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Because you know, we come from a country that has been Christian for more than 1,000 years, and America is very young country. And there, I mean, you guys, if you're from America, you are Christian from very recently, in comparison with an ancient country.
With Bulgaria, for example, yeah.
But some of the people that are in power are trying to like put on some weird understandings on things and dogmatic and stuff that are kind of like extreme, where they're not supposed to be like that. In general, there should be balance. Overall balance it's what makes the world go round and not kill
Yeah.
and not destroy it.
destroy it,
That's what
yeah.
I want to say. Like
Really,
I have so many things in my head
There
right
should
now.
be no extremity, otherwise we always go to the wrong side. You know, whether it's the left or right. If it's too extreme, it's not okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So some of his views maybe are better for a young person that is very out of control and doesn't know what to do with their lives, and they're like, well, super crazy teenager, whatever. But some of the others are like way too strict. Like I felt when I listened to some of the things that he said, it's like coming backwards instead of forward. So coming from a country, I mean, we, the two of us, that had Christian traditions for more than 1,000 years.
More than 1,000 years, actually. Yeah.
We are absolutely okay. We don't have any dogmas about anything.
Yeah.
Just normal people, that's it. You know, if you want to have sex before marriage, you can have it responsibly. It's like common sense, just be responsible.
Yeah, just be a responsible person, that's it.
You know, learn the ropes, as they say. Don't be someone that is going to do irresponsible, stupid things. Just common sense, like literally common sense. And when it comes to abortion, we solved that long ago. We just do the thing. I mean, this policy where if there's a seed, because at the beginning just a seed is nothing, until the 11th week is absolutely okay to get an abortion because there is nothing there, just a seed.
Yeah,
It's
scientifically proven.
Scientifically proven. So the doctors say we can remove it, no problem. Now, if it's after the 11th, if the woman is threatened, if her life is threatened by the pregnancy, she takes priority. And the pregnancy can be removed. If if her life is threatened, the pregnancy could be removed. Like after that, like after the 3rd month, it's not okay.
Then already it's not okay.
It's not okay because you are late. The babies now start to grow, start to become a baby actually, because before that it wasn't. And you have to consider what you're actually doing here. So just common sense. That's it. Common sense. No need to overthink it, a dogma, don't do this, don't do that, one extreme or the other.
Yeah, you shouldn't think every sperm is sacred,
Yeah.
as they say in Monty Python. And the woman had 15
Yeah,
children.
I mean, for like, I don't know how many hundreds, I don't know how many years, this has been working. We prove that it works. There is no problem. It's fair. So there's no need to overthink it at all.
Yeah.
So from our standpoint, from a country that solve a lot of these things, and to listen to a country like America, which is like so much bigger, so much richer and everything, just trying to either go to one or the other extreme, it's very bonkers to us. It's like, why are you guys torturing yourself like that? There's ways that are proven to work, and they're okay. They're morally okay, scientifically okay, common sense. They're okay. You don't need to struggle with that much. But in any case, back to Charlie Kirk, and I want to read your comments as well. I mean, nobody should get killed for their opinions.
Absolutely. Everyone should feel free to.
And he didn't like he didn't he was very polite. We watched quite a few of his talks, debates. He's very polite. He tried to just reason, just try to be reasonable, but being a bit overly religious here and there also doesn't help. Sometimes he says that he's not like relying on that, but then he still is, because his whole worldview is based on that, which is still misunderstood. So it's kind of like not being objective because you're not considering other things. He also said something that's crazy, by the way, that I heard. I don't know if I should say it, but let's read the comments to see if I'm going to say that.
So Coyote 45666 says something interesting. Cerberus is a French activist who used the hobby to promote his ideology, since Warhammer was on the up and up in what was popular at the time. Dude couldn't care less about the hobby itself. So he just bought the figures and started painting too. Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's no wonder.
Yeah, no wonder. If it's an activist, yeah, he will ruin whatever he can.
Yeah, and Mr. Mewtube said something.
Mr.
Here.
Mewtube, not just because what Cerberus said about Charlie Cook, but he's also grooming his own son, according from translated Twitter post shown in Fatanga Pay's video from last year. Jesus Christ, really? He's grooming his own son.
I mean another.
Was it Charlize Theron who?
Yes, Charlize Theron.
And yesterday I saw an article about her speaking things about life, and I say, boy, that's kind of really two-faced now from her. Really. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Just wanna reply to Rivalkyrie here.
Yeah, go.
Year 865 AD. Thank you so much, yes.
Yeah. That's the year that Bulgaria was Christian.
Actually, you can ask Valkyrie down if you want. Can I ask where did you find info about the amount of figs? Because as far as I know, the zygote starts developing immediately after conception. It starts developing, but it's not nothing. It's not a thing.
It's not a thing. Yeah.
It's not a thing. Doesn't have a heart, a brain. It's not alive. It's like creating an organism, but it's like cells, stuff happens, cells. It's not an alive thing. You're not killing a life. You're killing the concept of the blueprint of a life that starts to create itself. But then when the brain gets formed, the heart and all of that, and it's now alive.
Yeah.
Because if you take that out of the woman, like the seed at the beginning, it's not gonna be able to do anything with it. But if you take a baby, that even if it's like early, before the 9 month, it could be saved. It's still an organism that's alive. You could give him like oxygen. You could do something to keep it alive, and it could grow on its own, become a human. But you cannot do the same with the early stages of pregnancy, because it's not nothing. It's not a thing. So exactly, that's why it develops, but it's not a thing.
And I saw the information in a legit medical Bulgarian site.
About those things. We checked this.
Checked, yeah.
Medically. So
also have a child. So
And you also have to...
You know, I also had to read about those things
Yeah.
a long time ago. Yeah.
I don't want to miss comments, guys, but we gotta keep the conversation going. But that's very interesting about Cerberus. I have to check this guy more
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
guess that since the last time that I talked about him or mentioned him, a lot of things happen. But
I mean, if this guy
crazy.
actually uses his persistence to do good things instead of, you know, buying figures to paint them with the stupid facts, because that takes a lot of time and effort.
Yeah, to be
Why not using it
horrible.
for something positive? Yeah.
To do
And
horrible things to the
you
figure.
also waste money. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The poor paint.
I think that Mr. YouTube said something about a video. Yeah, I can give you the title of the said video. Games Workshop CFO leaves the company and post talks out Warhammer fan reject female custodies. It's 3 minutes. Is that about the...
Is that new?
Is that a new thing? Yeah.
Is that new? You gotta tell me, is that new? But because I think that's very old. That sounds very familiar, but it sounds very old to me.
If it's about the female
because they had a female custodian, that was so long ago. Are you sure? It's from last year. Yeah. Okay. Then I probably watched it and I did cover it, so you know, old news. But I'm happy that at least somebody did something back there. How much one might hate Chike? His child was in the audience. No child should ever have to see what happened to their father. Of course, I hope that he looked away in that moment something happened that he didn't see it. I just hope so.
Not condoning, but said that, but to be fair, when Kirk found out that Pelosi's husband was bludgeoned near to death in an attempt assassination in his wife, Kirk laughed and said a true patriot would pay the guy's bail. Bail. Can't see it.
Are you sure? I never seen a single thing like that.
I think that Tsunami answers to that. The attempted assassination by a homeless Canadian gay man in a van, and Paul Pelosi asked for Capitol Police, not regular police. Don't know if that's the best argument.
Yeah, we don't have context for that.
Don't have context
we
for that.
We can't judge anything. Shred Kai says, bolt gun or plasma gun? Choose wisely. Well, it's the 40K Empress. I'm gonna tell ya that I'm going to choose. It's very hard actually because I want to have both.
Why not both?
Yeah.
Why not both? I mean, you're the Empress. You can wield both of those things.
Yeah, but bolter gun has more rate of fire. You gotta choose the bolt gun.
The bolt gun then.
Yeah.
As a space wolf. Also.
And you're a space wolf.
Space wolf. Bolt gun. And a power axe. Because you know, frost axe. I'll take a frost axe for it.
Yeah, Tsunami says that Media twisted it. Who knows what happened. Okay, continue on with the comments, guys. Also said weird stuff about his own kid. I gotta check Space Shark.
That's really, maybe can come up with something, a video about it if he really does those things. Jesus Christ. I mean,
Yeah, news, Mr. Mewtwo, it's just that it's old. That's the thing. I mean, we see what's going to happen with female custodies. We don't want female custodies.
No,
I talked about this to nausea. There was one guy that released like inside information that never was proven true. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. But at this point, they seem like canon.
Really, in that episode of the Tides that she appeared for the first time, that could have been a man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It just
looks horrible, guys. It just looks horrible.
Yeah, I think you did a review on that, so
yeah, I did.
You can check it out in the channel. So yeah.
Okay, I would say that is a thing. As soon as the development starts, that is when the new DNA is created and life functions begin. But this isn't the best place for this discussion. Yeah, but again, Valkyrie, if the woman's life is threatened, if she got pregnant because of an accident, and you know how these things could happen, if she removes it, it's the same as not using your sperm, basically.
Yeah.
Not using every sperm, because every sperm has the potential to be a baby, and you know, when the seed happens, it has potential to be a baby, but you can decide that no, this was an accident, it's not, yeah, you know what I mean. It's not supposed to happen. We can remove it, because otherwise you can ruin your life. So the woman was here first. She's already alive. She's already living a life. You don't want to ruin a person's life.
Not to mention that even if you leave the baby, you can ruin his life.
Oh yes, you can also ruin his life.
Totally.
Or her life.
Yeah, exactly. I meant the baby. No, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, really.
It's not like complete positive, and it's not necessary, especially when the circumstances are horrible.
It depends really of the circumstances.
There are so many parents that are not supposed to be parents.
Oh,
that
Jesus
they are
Christ.
incompetent, stupid, don't know how to watch the kids. They are immature themselves. The kids grow up to be Charlie Kirk's murderer. After 20 years,
I see people like that every day, because I work with kids. Even yesterday I had an interesting case. I started my prep classes 15 minutes after that.
That was a joke, by the way. I just want to say that. It was not obvious.
Everything we say is a joke, don't forget.
I mean, those parents look very good people, but something happened along the lines, and they lost him. He was lost to them. So I know that his parents of the guy that killed Charlie, those people look very good, at least from what I've seen. But that was a joke. But the point is that a kid can grow up to be a guy like that as well.
Yeah, as I was saying yesterday, I had a case like that. A boy that I see for the first time in my classes, came 15 minutes late, and it was just, at least the father knocked, but he opened the door. He could have hit me with the door if I was sitting there, because I walk around the room talking with the others. Just pushed him inside and said, "Come on, get in." And he asked me, "When should I get him? 5:30?" And I said 5:20. Looking like that, what is happening? And he was looking like a person who just did very simpleton. And then the child also after that started to open his mouth, and we were playing a game in English and things like that, and he was speaking in Bulgarian. Things like, what am I supposed to do here? What? Which in Bulgarian could be "Сяк какво правим тук?"
Yeah, that's very bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
deviating from the topic. Deviating.
Empress glasses for a man of culture.
Yes, hopefully GW will make the from Black Templar 40K plus. I'm so in a hurry. I'm trying to read everybody, and then I read something like blah, blah, blah. What did you read? It's something fun.
No, well, Tsunami says, an abortion talk. I'll go make popcorn.
Yeah. No. We're stopping with that.
We're stopping. Okay.
Hopefully GW will make the right choice and clean house of these sick individuals. Yeah, they need to clean a few of them. But only when we, the actual fans, put the pressure on it until they bend the knee and return to the common sense, or continue their way to oblivion. Yes, keep emailing GW if this is your opinion. If you don't want those people there, just tell them. Just show them the screenshots.
Absolutely.
Show them the receipts. That's it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, totally fire them from comic books, from GW, from movies, from everywhere. Just yeah.
Tractor Tarzan had you. Tractor Tarzan. Cool. Yeah. Why did he get fired? He got fired because he said series of very horrible stuff about Charlie Kirk. Basically.
Technically, he's suspended.
He's not fired.
But we're waiting for him to be fired. I mean, it's just logical after everything that it was shown. If they fired that horrible person with a comic book of Red Hood, that here is just logical. I mean, they have to do it. Really, there is no flip-flopping around. He said those things.
Yeah, I mean, and he also was very happy about 9/11.
So
if you're a company and you have an employee that publicly behaves this way, well, you have an obligation, if you want to keep your company's reputation good, to fire this person, or first investigate what happened, like what they're doing right now, and then fire this person. So he is suspended, at least, I mean, for now, before he is fired.
Although, the logical thing would have been to actually check that person before you hire him in the first place.
They never do that.
But nobody does that anymore.
They never do that.
Yeah. Oh, you're an activist. Yeah, sure. Oh, you this. Oh, you
Yeah,
know.
they never actually do
They
that.
never actually do that.
That's the thing, because there's so many activists that they do hire, like happened with DC and that Gretchen something
Felton,
person,
Martin Felton,
who
something.
is advocating for how many things now. I mean, she doesn't think that policemen are human. She writes them she writes in the comic book that they kill each other. She said that she
I
only
saw
writes
that,
for
by the way.
queer
Yeah.
people, so she doesn't think that other people are people. She's a transgender.
Her comic book was supposed to be adults only, so I don't want to think what would have we seen if this get past the first issue.
Yeah,
Really,
she said that she hopes that the bullet is not hurt. The bullet that killed Charlie was not
Yeah.
hurt.
So how can a person like that write about Red Hood or any other superhero character? I mean, really, yeah.
Okay, at the same time though, okay, I just wanna reply to this. Rivalkyrie says, yeah, mother's life in danger is a valid reason for doing it. I agree with that, the only one.
Narmo says that.
Yes, what did I say? Rivalkyrie.
Rivalkyrie.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Narmo, it's the Valkyrie. It's the
The
Valkyrie in the
Valkyrie thing,
name.
yeah.
And I'm thinking about Rivalkyrie, hopefully she's okay. So, yeah, but imagine if you are a woman and somebody is telling you that what they think about you and your body is their decision, and they want you to have the baby. Where you are very early and you can remove it like right away. You know that you're pregnant in the first week, you go remove it. There's literally nothing there but the seed.
Yeah.
Literal.
Totally.
So if I tell you that I think that you should take out your pancreas or whatever,
Your balls.
yeah,
Cut your balls.
would you do that? Because body autonomy is a thing, and you cannot tell to anybody to do anything with their bodies. Their bodies, their life is their decision. That baby or the idea of a baby is in their body. It's their body. It's their decision. End of story. That's it. You know, it's not ethical or moral to remove the baby after the third month, because now this would be killing a life. But before that, when it's not formed and it's just a concept and a little tiny thing, you can do it, because the baby is not a baby. It will not know it. It will never know it. Just how before the sperm doesn't know that it could be a baby. It's the same thing. And you know, if you have a uterus, the uterus will totally not know. You know, if it could be, it could like that their baby could be there, whatever.
Yeah.
So by that logic, let's keep everything, and there's gonna be a lot of unfortunate orphans in the orphan villages and stuff. Which we all have, you know, a lot of people like that, and they're scarred for life.
Yeah,
They're always scarred for life.
I mean, if
most
it's really,
of them, not all of them, but yeah, most of them really. I mean, something is missing always.
if it just you know, horrible but still simple case. If it's an accident because a woman gets
Aped.
what is she supposed to do then? I mean, why would she keep that? It will just remind her that it's a horrible thing. Also, you know, who would, what sort of a child will come after that?
Also, she could die during
Also, she
birth.
could die.
I mean, my
during
mom
that,
works
yeah.
at the hospital. Like
that's true,
a year ago. I mean, she doesn't tell me about all the cases, but a year ago she was even crushed because one girl that was like 22 just died. She was perfectly fine and healthy. They just managed to save the baby, but she died. And her parents had to find out that she died. Her daughter just died on 22 because of the baby. So that's not like, oh yes, you're pregnant, you're gonna have a baby, yay! No, we have a saying here in Bulgaria that says you are 1 foot in the grave.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that, but you are. This is putting your life in danger anyway, no matter if the pregnancy is good or not.
Yeah.
And you know, I have a friend that her baby had some deformations and stuff, and they had to make like a brain surgery right away and all those things. I don't want to get into that. Long story short, they saved the baby, but it was an absolutely traumatic experience for her, her whole family. Thankfully, everything is fine. But yeah, I mean, those things are not just like that. You're not bringing to life a Tamagotchi. You know, you gotta think about those things You gotta take the life of the mother first and then of
Tamagotchi.
the baby, because like I said, the life of the mother is most important because she is here first. She has her whole life ahead of her,
Exactly.
and she's not
Exactly.
obligated to give birth to a baby that's like in the first 11 weeks of. We are talking
Exactly.
only
Yeah.
about that, and then
Only
there's a
that, yeah.
committee, medical committee that goes there and says, well, if you're like in a 12 week and there's something wrong with you or
Yeah, yeah.
this pregnancy is dangerous to you, we're gonna remove they're just gonna remove it.
Yeah,
They're gonna say, we gotta remove
in,
it, you're gonna die otherwise.
in both cases that we have, everything will be checked by that committee here in Bulgaria at least. Yeah.
Yeah, so these things are proven to work. This method, this principle is proven to work for hundreds of years. We know that it's okay, we know that it works, there's no need to overthink it, and that's it. Simple. Why don't you, I mean, why in today's time where things are already thought out before they have a solution? It's balanced because, like I said, one extreme is not better than another extreme.
Yeah.
You know, gave birth to all the babies is not better than than the opposite. Than not give birth to all the babies. A balance. There's a balance.
Exactly. Exactly.
We just followed the rules, 11 weeks, not more. If it's more, then you have to give birth to the baby. And that's it. The woman has 11 weeks to decide. And then that's really it. I mean, I really don't know. I mean,
And-
today's times, you have to make everything so complicated for no reason.
And also, if you don't want to really get to that situation, just be responsible before that, as we say. And that's
Yeah, the
it,
responsible part is that's why I give sex education, you know, at my OnlyFans, because I use it for good. I use it for education, not for slaneshi things, not for nakedness, not anything slaneshi, not for explicit content, just for education. Education. And I talk about many things that people actually have no idea about, which I'm very surprised, but they don't. So a little bit more education, and hopefully nothing bad's going to happen to most people, you know, and everything should be fine. We don't have to have like conundrums. Okay, we really went on a tangent about this. There's so many comments already. Okay, let's see the comments. At the same time, though, Joey says, at the same time, though, if one is fooling around with protection, take some damn
without
responsibility.
protection,
Yeah, without, yeah. Yeah, I mean, pull-out method is very effective, by the way. But you have to do it with the person that you know and you trust and you respect, and not one night stand, and you can get all kinds of, you know, STDs. Tsunami says suspended during investigation, not fired. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in the freaking thumbnail as
He
well.
answers to the person
okay.
who asked why was he fired. Yeah.
Okay. Joey K, did he use a professional GW account to say all the things or a personal one? Because if he used a personal account, I don't see a reason to be fired. I think he used his own account, but it doesn't really matter because in most cases when we saw even before, when employees behaving in a very bad way in public, they are still connected to the company.
Yes, you become a face of that company, just like that the comic book writer, Grechkin, whatever. You know, she used used a personal account to say all those horrible things, but you're connected as a DC comic book writer now on a not very popular character, but of a popular character. So people connect to that. Your name is there on the cover, just like his name is in GW. So. I mean, if James Gunn was fired 2006 for his post, again, personal things, that's why he's so careful now, actually.
So you still have to behave.
You still have to behave, especially you work for a company that it's a known thing. Your name is there, so really you can't just say personal things like that for.
Yeah, as well. I mean, I worked for two corporations basically, and they want to know your background. I mean, they want to know if you're a decent person before they hire you, what you're doing, like some things like your hobby, just to get a picture of what kind of a person you are. And they really want to make sure that you're decent, because you're also talking to their clients, or depending on your position, but still you represent the company no matter who you are in the company. So it's extremely important that they make sure that their employees are decent, or at least they're perceived decent. So if you do something in public and everybody finds out about it and people are, if you're the company and people are writing you emails about the guy that just pooped the bed a lot, and he is your employee, you're gonna be like, what? Because everybody's pointing the finger at GW, like usual.
Yeah.
So
because they all know that guy works there and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't, for example, because I work as a teacher in a private educational center, I can't write things like that on my personal. What if some and parents can actually find?
yeah,
Because I have cases of colleagues that telling me, you know, a mother of one of my students found my Instagram and she started writing me there. And she said, what if she sees my photos when I go and get drunk? And I say, well, don't post those photos.
mm-hmm.
I mean, you're a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should know that. Why would you do it? But here you go, and people will connect you that they'll know what kind of people work there. You know?
Yeah.
So, really, should refrain from things like that.
Yeah, I mean, you still gotta behave, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like we said, guys, as far as we know, free speech in America is protected in a way that the government cannot fire you for whatever you say. I mean, the government cannot prosecute you, like arrest you. But if you work in a company like with Jimmy Kimmel, what happened to him, a company, whoever is his employee, whatever the network, will fire him if they want to because he's behaving in a way that they don't want him to behave. That's their prerogative.
Bad for the company.
It's
Bad
really,
for
really
the company. Yes.
in that kind of a way, the First Amendment or whatever, I mean, the freedom of speech,
Yeah.
it's only matters when it comes to the government not being able to arrest you
Exactly,
because what you said, but you could be fired.
Freedom of speech doesn't mean that you can say all sorts of shit
Without
you know,
consequence.
Without consequences. Yeah. That's what people should understand. No matter who you are.
And that's why I'm trying to not pronounce certain words at all because I'm on YouTube and I have to obey by their guidelines. So I gotta behave as well. I have no choice unless I want to be spanked.
Joe K by
hard,
YouTube.
Very hard. Yes.
Joe K says, I don't know, guys. I'm very opposed into hunting down people because of their opinions. If he went out of his way while representing his company, I can see it. But in his private life...
But again, it's not a private life. It's public.
He's doing it public.
It's public.
He doesn't say, yeah, I say this from the name of the company, but it's public and people know that he works there. Just
yeah, he's using his full name and everything.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's not private. If he says that to his friend and nobody knows, that's private. Yeah. But he says that to a public group on Facebook, as far as you understand, that everybody can see who are in this group. And I didn't know before they deleted it. If I knew, I would go there.
Exactly. But... So and it also it's not an opinion. It's outright insults.
Yeah, I mean, and to be happy for a terrorist attack on the 9/11.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Come on, everybody remembers that if you were alive. I mean.
You are showing that way what kind of a person you are in public. It's not in private life, really, with a party with the guys and say, hey, did you see that infinite piece of,
It's like going on the street and wagging your schlong.
Exactly.
just doing this. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, I know a story about it. Yeah.
Okay, don't tell it.
No, not now.
I just want to read the comments before.
Hey, Roadkill.
Roadkill is here. Hey, Logan. Hey, Logan.
Yeah, hey, Logan.
He said, hey, Logan. And I'm telling you, hey, Logan.
Hey, Logan.
That's you.
Hey, my name is Logan.
Okay. Okay, Tsunami says, they will likely hide him for a bit and will get quietly reinstated later. GW is full of these freaks. They probably hired him because he was an activist. Actually, Tsunami, that's not out of the question at all. Actually, it's very, very, very logical. But let's see, because people will continue to write them. So this is like a story that continues, and I'm going to cover whatever comes out. So we'll see what actually happens.
You know what is one of the few good things that actually came up from an activist? Captain Planet.
Oh, he's a hero.
He's a hero, yeah. The woman who created him, she was an eco-activist, but back when they were not crazy.
Yes, Rio activist
Radioactive
people.
that
Rio.
gives you the message really good,
Yeah.
you know, with the character and all things like that.
Yeah.
I showed one episode of my son, he liked it. He said, oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. I said,
Captain
of
Planet,
course,
it's lovely.
Captain Planet.
And the song is so good, and there's an action figure. If you don't know, there's an action figure.
Oh yeah, now there is a new action figure.
Yeah,
of him,
we really want to get it
Yeah.
when we can. So Mark Griffin says, what is there to investigate? He cannot exactly deny it, can he? No, but still they have to make sure that those posts are real and whatever. It's kind of hard when they're deleted, but really they look legit. I mean, what else could it
Yeah.
be? They probably know him already because they probably have seen his Facebook page before that, because I mean the guy had a banner with cats that says full communism on it. Like, what else is there?
How is that personal?
That's
life?
obvious that
Yeah.
a guy like that will say
Yeah.
those things.
Exactly. I mean, if I put a banner with Power Rangers on it, apparently I want to show publicly that I'm a
Yeah.
Power Ranger fan, right? So
Yeah.
if you put that publicly on Facebook,
Yeah.
it's not private life anymore.
Yeah.
And he wrote to Didier.
Hey, Didier.
Didier.
Hi
Is
to
that
you.
how I
Hi
supposed
to
to?
you.
Because I always wonder about it.
So I want to read all the comments, guys. Hold on. I'm up to Coyote 4566. He says, not to mention Tom's constant acts of bullying those that don't share his views out of the company to bring like-minded people to take their place, allegedly from arch inside sources. Yes, I know, I covered that when we watched the video. Allegedly, though, I mean, we
Allegedly,
can't
yeah.
say, but I mean, if you psychologically dissect somebody that's a full communist and he admits it, what else? What else? That is
What
how
else?
they do.
Yeah.
That's how they act. That is
Exactly.
what they do. So it is absolutely along the lines of what he would do. Like, no doubt about it. Joey says one of the foot in the grave and one in the hell. Well, okay, that one is from Planscape Tournament. Yeah, okay, Joey, I don't know that. So now he says this is a particularly inflammatory topic. I will refrain from comment. I've seen the riots over discussing this. Okay.
Yeah.
Andrew says not everyone sees it that simple, though they have good arguments otherwise, but yeah, must refrain. Okay, refrain, guys, if you wish. Joey K says, I don't know, guys, I'm very opposed to hunting down people. Yeah, we read that. Okay, and then we have Andrew, right? There is also some public utility laws that come into play. What is that? Confluence or stuff?
Confluence or stuff.
Aha.
Yeah.
And then roadkill came. Greetings from the Netherlands. Yes. What is this about? It's about this GW employee, actually lead editor, that just got suspended because he said a bunch of not very good things about, you know, being happy about 9/11 and being happy about Charlie Kirk's death, basically.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Abbreviating. You can watch the previous stream, which I explain everything if you wish.
Also, it's Batman Day.
Also, it's Batman Day. Oh, you're Greek. Oh, so Joey K is our neighbor. Hi, Joey.
Oh, really? Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Joey. Okay.
Neighbor by country.
Neighbor by country, yes.
You are in the army, Jesus. I hope that you you didn't have to go anywhere or something.
Who is in the army?
And Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
Joe K is in the army.
Okay.
Yeah, Captain Planet. Everything's connected. All of those topics.
And Captain Planet. I mean, hey, maybe someday I have to draw Captain Planet for some of you guys.
Yeah, whoever's like the highest supporters of the channel sends super chats, super stickers, whatever. Logan is actually personally making a drawing for them, and I'm just making it a vector, converted to JPEG again, but very high quality, and I send it to you. So that's how we do it.
Yeah.
Camille says my wife is buying a 3D printer because she can't buy from GW and feel good about it anymore. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of people say this. The phrase 3D printer go burr got super popular.
Absolutely.
Super popular for the last like a year and a half at least. And I totally get it. I mean, my only miniatures are because one of the fans of the channel, Sir D, just got me Custodes, because Custodes are my favorite faction, just like Andy Cabo, by the way. And he got me 2 packs. I made one with only 5, and I still have Sisters of Battle one with Custodes.
Yeah.
I have to build that one and paint it when I can, but I'm really busy.
Yeah, Dieter. Captain Planet, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that. One of the good things that we got here in Bulgaria after the communism fell apart, we just started getting those American cartoons.
Yeah, very
Oh,
late,
boy.
but better late than never.
Better late than
Also
never,
Voltron,
yes.
by the way.
Also Voltron, didn't we
Yeah.
get it? No, we didn't get it before. did
I
we?
don't know.
You
but
know, we got
it.
the Ninja Turtles before that, which was interesting.
Ninja Turtles, great.
Yes.
That's totally not the topic,
No,
guys.
but Captain Planet.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so I see that on Twitter things are getting. Oh wow, Sharky just followed me.
Oh, nice.
That's so cool. Adeptus 11. Oh, some people retweeted the tweet, so that's great. That's amazing. Everybody used to watch Captain Planet. Well, I hope so because it's really great.
Yeah. It was today was the anniversary, 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe that Captain Planet's 35 years old? He looks like 25 with that diamond skin of his.
Oh, well, he doesn't have an age. He's just great.
Exactly, he's just great.
Okay, guys, so basically, this is the first time that GW did anything. You know? I don't remember when they actually did anything.
I mean, in the last, 5 years or something like that.
I mean, they took all the things that we don't like and they brought them to life.
Yeah.
They
They doubled down on
retconned,
them,
yeah, they retconned some of the lore. They did a bunch of stuff like the female custodians was the top of the top of stupid, basically. And they doubled down on it. Then people made videos that female custodians are not a thing anymore. There was an encyclopedia that didn't mention them. And I was like, hey, sorry, that's my throne. Why is this not, like, what is happening here? I mean, why the encyclopedia is lacking on the female custodies? There was no mentioning. But then they said, oh no, this was printed before we decided that there are female custodies. I'm like, what? Are you serious with me? Because this is, I mean, to me, this was incompetence. I mean, how can you not feature female custodies if you really want to have female custodies in the first place? I just didn't get it.
Exactly, as Dida says, GW should not include modern day politics in Warhammer 40K, period. Yeah, nobody should include modern day politics. Nobody. It just needs to stay entertainment, you know.
Yeah.
That's all the idea.
So that's the funny thumbnail that I put at the beginning of the stream. It's like GW against somebody in GW, and it's like checkmate.
Who will win?
Well, GW are gonna win, and they're gonna win even more if they side with us. Basically, the fans that actually, want their content.
Joey has the Captain Planet game on Sega. Oh, nice. I used to have the one on the NES. It was good too. Apparently we talk about Captain Planet now too.
Yeah, we talk too much about Captain Planet.
We make a stream on the superhero channel about this.
We want to make guys, we have superhero channel together, which is Superhero Truth. Yes, though, if you can post it in the chat. So yeah, the point is, guys, that there was maybe 2019 was the last year of very good Warhammer 40K, and that is around I got into Warhammer in 2020. I think it's 5 years now. I started with the Astartes project. I watched that and made a reaction, and I'm like, what are these big huge guys with like such huge armor that are so badass and they're kicking butts, and this is fan-made? What, are you kidding me? I was so not in this world. And by the way, Space King, when we're talking about fan-made stuff, Space King from Flash Gits is coming on the 27th of this month. So in 7 days, we're gonna react to Space King. Ooh, I can't wait. Last one was not that funny. Did you guys watch Space King, by the way?
Who?
The guys in the chat.
The guys, wait, they're busy again about talking about Captain Planet.
Yeah.
And now they talk how old they are again, because Captain Planet is 35. Indeed, usual.
And
Tsunami says, yeah, they really need to get this problem at the GW fixed before they make a 40K show and it goes mainstream. It will absolutely crush momentum if people find out that it's full of woke garbage. Yeah, actually, and not even Henry will be able to help.
Oh yeah.
I think,
yeah.
Because he won't allow that to, you know.
Sorry guys, it's late.
Yes, Naimo, I'm your age. Yes, okay.
Okay, Narmo, you didn't need to say that.
You have to say to everyone.
But okay, you're anonymous anyway. So.
But I'm 28 by spirit.
Of course.
25.
Of course,
between 25 and 28. So yeah.
28.
Yes.
Let's agree on 28. Okay, so yeah, I was going to say that.
Hey, Chris Link. Sorry, he's here.
Hey,
guys.
Chris.
Yes.
Hey, Chris. Hey, I missed you. So, what the point was? The point that when I discovered that amazing thing called the Stardust Project, and I started to be like, oh my gosh, what to do with this lore? It's huge. And I was like, hey guys, can you tell me what to read? And everybody were like, book from here, book. There's books on my face, like books flying.
Books on my hand.
Like what? No, too many books. You know, I was dodging books basically, but no, really, it was great. I read a ton of Horus Heresy books, and by read I mean audio novel, because that's the only way I can consume content while working out, doing something else. But I'm taking notes if something is important. It was very interesting and very fast and easy way to consume a lot of 40K, and everything was good. Everything else, I mean, all the Star Wars got corrupted by chaos, by the woke stuff. A lot of other things that we love got corrupted by chaos by that point, and all of a sudden, like, I was so happy with Warhammer. There was nothing woke in it. It was so pure, you know, and amazing. And all of a sudden, I don't know what was the first thing. I mean, I really don't remember how things started. It wasn't the female custodes. Something before that was woke. I just don't remember what it is.
Really, what was it actually?
Yeah, I really don't remember. That's interesting. I should make a video about that.
But first, let's say hello to Nikki Tang, who says, hi, former GW store manager here. Now I have my own store, just stumbled into your channel for the first time.
Oh, well, welcome.
So welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Empress
you
show.
can tell us something on the inside if you wish.
Yeah. And it's great that now you have your own store and you don't have to pull up with GW anymore.
Yeah, because some people that did had stores that had to work with GW merchandise or whatever, they had issues with them. That was one of the reports, I think last year or the year before that, honestly. Since the pandemic happened, all the years just blended together. Kind of feels like 1 year by this point. But yeah.
No, it wasn't one of the first things it wasn't in the book with that knight that was like gay in some of the fantasy books. Or was that the first thing?
What?
Remember? You
No.
covered it.
Gay?
Well, supposedly... like a young
that was my Brooks crap.
Yeah, that wasn't the first thing, right?
That was like that he's gonna.
Or there was something before that.
No, I think there was something also before that, but that was like one of the stupidest thing ever. Like this knight died, and now some two people, whatever, were talking over his body. I'm not sure what exactly was. I did cover that at length, but basically. They were talking about him like he would become this amazing knight and he would have this gay relationship. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was one of the
Is this what
things,
you're talking about when the guy is dead over his dead body? Are you kidding me? How he's gonna be this fantastic gay knight? I mean, he's gonna have a romantic relationship with a man. How did you know that he was gay? Like, it's medieval fantasy. Like, nobody would know. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And it's... Warhammer at that, so absolutely out of place. We did miss some things. Sorry, Joey, about that, but yeah, it's 11. It's 11 in the evening.
But he did say earlier that he enjoys how the stream goes all over the place.
Hey, did you read Mr. Mewtwo's comment? Thought I watched cartoons like Captain Planet, Police Academy, and Ghostbusters, for example. My childhood was more into anime.
Well, technically, Mr. Mewtwo, fun facts with Logan. That should be like a new show. Ghostbusters and the Captain Planet. Some episodes were, and specifically more to Ghostbusters, some episodes were actually done by Japanese companies. You know, they were outsourced. But back in the days, they used to do that a lot. So technically, you are watching anime again.
Oh boy.
Especially
Fun facts.
especially the episode with the better quality, because you know Japanese people, and it looks like remember the style of the anime from the 80s or the end of the 80s, beginning of 90s. You can see that it's very crisp colors and shadows and things like that. These were the Japanese companies that were doing it. So actually companies like Toei and other things. So technically we're watching anime.
Oh well, yeah, I didn't know.
Great?
I personally didn't know. I thought if I'm watching
Well,
Voltron, I'm not watching an anime.
I mean, for example, if you just turn on the intro of the Ninja Turtles, you know, and the first 5 episodes are drawn only in Japanese and the intro too. And then if you later go on to some of the other seasons, you see when it's the American companies or other companies, and it totally sucks the art. And you can do it by comparison, say, so here it was the Japanese guys, sometimes South Korean studios actually, which are also good. So again, technically, we're watching anime all along, guys.
Oh my gosh, I'm shocked.
You know,
Mind blown.
Mind blown, right?
And Deadlier says, no offense, but I'm not hyped for the 40K live action series or a movie. Well, what offense?
Yeah.
You decide if you're hyped or not.
Exactly.
We're not Henry Cavill or GW.
Yeah.
I mean, we are hyped because we believe Henry Cavill's judgment based on what he did before with The Witcher, how he reacted when things were getting very bad and very not The Witcher, and he decided to live with his dignity. So we believe in his vision that what he is going to bring on the screen, or better yet, what is going to be brought on the screen is going to be totally approved by him, because he's the lead guy that actually does lead this project. So by this token, we have all the hype in the world for this series or a movie or whatever, because we just trust Henry Cavill. We really do.
In Henry, we trust.
He has integrity, and he really has proven that. And he also proved that if he's not approving of said project and how it's made, like with The Witcher, he would say so, and he'll not stand by and just take it. So
that's why I actually kind of think that the new Highlander with him and Voltron, the movie, will be okay, because otherwise he wouldn't be in them. You know. And Coyote says hashtag animation analysis with Logan on a t-shirt and on a flag.
Oh, we can maybe do that on the superhero channel. At least stay along the lines of that.
I mean, just jump over in there, guys, so that you can see it. You know, it should be. Most of the joke says most of the 80s cartoon were outsourced in Japan, like Ulysses 31. That's a great cartoon. That was a French production, but Japanese animation. Exactly. Yes, so most of these were there like that. The G1 Transformers was and still is also an anime. The G1, yeah. I mean, it started from the Japanese toys, so yeah. And then the Japanese guys had to make their own animes with Transformers. Did you know that Transformers didn't used to be sentient in the toys?
Oh, no.
They were controlled by pilots.
No, I didn't know that.
In the Japanese toys,
That is interesting.
Yeah. Well, for the superhero channel, as we say.
Yeah, for the superhero channel. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna bring something up. So, for those of you that do not know, I'm gonna paste something in the chat.
Yes, to thank you. He says actually Logan is a comic book anime expert. mostly actually comic book and cartoons. To anime, there's still things that I haven't watched, and now with the modern one I can't keep up. But thank you. And Narmo says, I noticed, not sure if there even is anything animated he does not know. I know nothing about Teen Titans Go. Which is if it's anything new, and dumb, no.
Yeah, exactly.
I also know a lot of Ben 10 because of my son.
Okay, I just posted the 3 channels because I just have this, but yeah, of course the first channel is this channel, the second channel is the gaming channel, which I stream every day at currently Elden Ring and gaming topics, what's happening in the gaming world, and of course the superhero channel down below, which I saw that Yasta already posted it, but I already was pressing the button, so it's okay.
Says the links don't work. Yes.
But they should work. They're just normal links. Let me see. No, I mean, for us, they work.
Here they work.
Yeah.
The first two, he says.
Ah, the first two. Strange. Ah, yes, that is correct. I wonder why.
No, because of the numbers, he says.
Ah, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna post only the gaming channel then, without anything else to bother. I wanted to get to all the comments though. Okay, let's see. I mean, further down the line, guys, we're not gonna be able to read everything, but at least now we can do it.
Did you guys watch Space Pilot Captain Harwood with his spaceship called Arcadia? I have. Yeah.
I haven't. I haven't.
It's a great anime.
I didn't get that comment. No, don't Facebook yourself, my Empress. Ah, Facebook. Yes, Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay, what else? I mean, Nikki Tech says I currently work with GW Asia in the weekly calls with the new staff, which I have to end up calming her, saying it's okay. Luckily, I've been in the business plus hobby since 1989.
Nice.
Oh my
Great
god.
one.
Back when I was still a manager during the Warhammer is for Everyone drama, head office emailed us to stay quiet about it. Really? At least now you can say everything.
At least now, yeah.
Yeah.
Free to speak.
Jesus. I mean, oh yeah, that was one of the first woke things actually. That post with Warhammer is for everyone.
Yeah,
but actually it did alienated half of the people by saying something along the lines of if you don't like it, don't watch it. Like the classic
and
thing
I was
to say.
just getting into it.
I know, don't get into it.
Yeah.
I mean, we like it as it is. We don't want to be changed.
No. I have some joy to action figures of Space Wolves. I wouldn't paint them, in the covers of.
No, you wouldn't. You're not an idiot.
Great.
Okay, Coyote Animation. Yes. I really went far back. Most of these cartoons are. You read that?
Yeah.
You read that? Okay, I do need to watch some animes myself though, but that's another topic.
Space Captain Harwood is a great one.
Thanks, Mr. Mitchell. We are waiting for freaking One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. That's what I want. One Punch Man. I want to see that. I believe that Captain Harlock was an influencer for 40K aesthetics.
Oh, now that you mention it, I think yes, some of the ships and things like that. But did it came out before?
Captain Harlock? Who's that?
It's really that's a great anime, especially that's a good point, Joe. Really, yeah. Here we go. Yes.
I think I've seen this.
You probably have, because it's really very famous. And yeah, if you see some of the ships and stuff, yeah, could be. What year was that?
That's a great
Is
question.
it before 86?
By the way, guys, I still have an anime that I watched when I was a kid and still don't know what it is. I don't know if you can help with that, but it's basically, if I can explain it.
Maybe Narmu can, because...
Okay, so the only thing that I remember, because I was very little, is that there was a guy. That's great, there was a guy.
Late 70s. Okay, so it might be something. Yeah, late 70s for Captain Harlock. Yeah, okay.
I tried to bring Captain Harlock on the screen, but I don't know. Ah, here it is. Is it here?
Joey, which one is that exception if you don't like any?
That's not a JPEG.
Yeah.
Can't do anything. I don't know, most of the things nowadays I can't even download. They're not a JPEG. Ridiculous. Okay, it's a guy with an eye patch.
Cool, right? Isn't he cool?
Yeah, okay, so can you guess the anime? I mean, I'm not sure if anybody can. But basically, there was a guy with that's what I remember from the whole anime, like a scene. I think it was like a prison cell or something, just a prison with rocks. A guy with super long black hair, like very long, just maybe up to his knees or something. A very long katana. He had like a white like blouse that you can see his chest, and there was some blue like lines in his hair, that shading that they do, the blue sometimes when there is a black hair.
Mm-hmm.
And
but
I don't
his
know.
hair was white.
Yeah, So he had a katana. He wore white clothes. That's what I remember. He was in this prison cell, or at least was a castle that had only like rocks for walls or whatever. And he had this very long hair. I have no idea what that
No,
is.
Tsunami, I think it's not Bleach. That's isn't it too?
Well,
I mean, have you seen it on? Have you? Do you remember if you watched it on TV
video
or
cassette.
on a video cassette? So it's not Bleach. That's too early for
Yeah,
that.
he
Yeah.
had video cassettes up to 2010,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Very, very late.
No, Joy K. I also thought it was Ninja Scroll, but yeah, I told her about it. I think it's not that.
I mean,
At least I don't remember a guy like that in Ninja Scroll. Wasn't the main guy not with white long hair?
I mean,
there?
who else fits this description? Like a
I
guy with
mean,
super long black hair.
a lot of
Really?
anime guys. Yeah. Now
Oh.
white hair or black hair?
No, very long black hair.
Black hair. Ah,
Yeah.
well.
By the
who
way,
knew?
not Mr. Man of Culture. I forgot to tell you something. I just remember. If anybody is from France, except Men of Culture, and Men of Culture, not except Men of Culture, there was a song before, like years ago, when I was growing up. They play it on our TVs. It was like a cartoon video clip. The song was in French, obviously. That's why I'm mentioning it. So it was a cartoon video with some sunflowers that were dancing, and you just see like hills and like a car or just somebody's flying, and you see those sunflowers dancing, and the song sounded like I don't know how
That
you can
sounded
get
familiar.
that. I have no idea what that is, but I'm trying to find out since I was a kid, and I have no idea how that is called. I'm
Mr.
just
YouTube
saying.
says, also I watched back in my day animes like Heidi, Maya the Honeybee. Oh, we grew up with that here in Bulgaria with Maya the Honeybee. Vicky the Little Viking, Sinbad, that's a great one. Captain Future, Saber Rider and the Star Sheriff.
Yes, Saber.
And even Sailor Moon, because why not? I also watched in Sailor Moon. It's I'm not ashamed. It's a great anime. You know, they transform the girls, they fight, they kick butt. So here
Yeah,
we go. You
that's
know.
great.
Yeah.
Lore of Empress. Yeah, Lore of Empress.
Lore
French
of
songs
Empress, yeah.
that I'm trying to find since a lot of
Jules
years.
Taxi was very popular here, but it's not that song.
Okay. Man of Culture is thinking maybe
She's
maybe
thinking,
maybe there's a
here's- yes,
chance.
yes. Maybe there is a chance, yes.
I mean, I'm not sure if you've seen that. It was very
we
old.
totally pooped on the stream now with everything.
Yeah, I
With
know,
this fun and stuff.
I know, guys. We're totally
have
deviated
fun.
from the topic, but I hope that you have fun.
I mean,
We're
the
talking
topic was
about
kind of
yeah.
over, so now we can just hang out with the guys.
We're literally hanging out
We're
with you
literally
guys.
hanging out, yeah. That's a lot of anime men with long black hair. Exactly.
Oh God, I know that I made this
that's what it-
difficult.
you
That's
know.
the only thing that I can say. And Tsunami says that he's staying because this French song, it's reminding him of Expedition. to Everest.
Judith Taxi says yes. As a
Yeah.
friend. It's...
Okay, did we read what Nikki said?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Jidawi got rid of my store because my
boy.
tiny one-man store made more money than the Tokyo Warhammer Cafe, and it made them look bad, so they used COVID as an excuse to lay me off.
Oh, boy.
Corrupted like the Imperium. Are you kidding me, Nikki?
Jesus Christ.
That's horrible.
That's horrible, yeah.
So they're what, immature pricks? Like what?
Yeah. Oh, you're making more money than us, yeah.
I mean, you're making money for them.
Exactly.
You're just not
Basically, yeah.
Jesus.
Good thing that you have your own shop now.
Yeah, this is so dumb. I'm gonna write Ninja Scroll just to see how it looks like. Did you?
Never showed you, but still, right?
I mean, this guy that I see now.
He fits, right?
No,
It's not that, yeah.
kind of looks.
His hair
like...
is not that long, and he doesn't have the blue.
Yeah, that
Otherwise,
was...
great anime. Ninja Scroll, you have to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, kind of look like this guy, but the hair was not messy like that. It was straight, straight hair, guys, very straight.
Tight on a ponytail or something.
No, just falling down, long, straight hair, flat. That's what I remember. But it's my child.
And it was on the
trait, so-
VHS.
Yes, on a VHS. We
Are
use
there
that.
also Gundam fans in the chat? Says I like Gundam. Which one was it? Gundam Wing. What was the text? I always forget the name. That was the only Gundam that I watched with. You know, the main character who piloted the main Gundam was called Hero, and there was a guy, I forget his name, that piloted a Gundam whose whose weapon was a scythe. I always forget which Gundam was that.
I'm checking Samurai X.
No, that's
No.
Rurouni Kenshin. His hair is not. I
It's
was going to
red.
tell you if it was that. It's red. That also a good anime. The movies are great. They're movies, Japanese movies. Based on that, they're great, by the way.
I mean, I can tell you that it was from the 90s, maybe 1995. That was the
Something
origin
like
of
that
it.
should
So
be,
at least I
yeah.
can narrow down the year.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even Samurai Pizza Cats and Once Upon a Time series, like Man Alive and others. That was the Samurai Pizza Cats is great, yes. Samurai Pizza Cats.
But Man of Culture surely has the task to find this Sunflower
yeah.
song. You're gonna make me very happy if
Wing
I can hear
Gundam.
it.
So
Yeah.
I was right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so far we can't actually find this, but again, at least it was around 1995. For sure, it was around 1995.
That was it when you watched it.
No.
It was created then.
Yeah.
You how do you know?
I know it. It's stuff that I remember.
But how do you know it was made 1995?
I think my child boyfriend told me.
Ah.
Yeah.
He didn't tell you the name of it.
I don't
by
remember
any chance.
stuff. I mean, I remember like stuff. You
Ah,
know how it
okay.
is. So we watched everything with 20 years. 20
Back,
years
yeah.
back.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of this. I mean, I watched like Commando and other movies like that, and even older
Yeah,
movies like
yeah.
that. I mean, I watched them much
Yeah.
later. Like
The Vision of Escaflowne. Oh, I heard about that. I actually watched it. Could it be this one?
okay, the Vision of
Escaflowne.
Yeah, let's that actually sounds familiar, but I don't want to confuse myself. Let's copy paste.
But wasn't that like a science fiction one? Because I watched it a long time ago.
Well, at least since I said the year, maybe that's gonna help. I'm trying to copy paste it, that doesn't work. Hold on. Let's see. There's a young boy.
That was with a young boy.
I see a boy, not a man.
But that was the main character that you were describing.
I think he was the main character, but it made such a huge impression on me. It's just very huge impression on me.
Because it might have been not the main one.
That's not even the style of animation. I mean, this is very like more childish, and those are kids. Yeah. And that style of animation, of what I remember, was very like more adult looking. You know, with like very good features, like you would draw them. If you try to draw a manly man with anime and long hair.
Man of Culture also says, I just need more info. This show was old or new. Is it an episode or like a movie?
It's just a song that they played during
he
a
means
show.
about the show.
The show.
The anime, yes.
I think it was a series or a movie. Oh, wait, I really have to remember that.
Nikki Tanks.
I think it was a movie.
Our store now has our own custom Space Marine chapter with deep lore. I made the lore based on events from real life to low-key mock GW.
Oh, really?
That's a great thing, yeah. Joe says you don't mean Kabamaru.
Drawing. It was drawing. A drone animation, not 3D. Kabamaru? Let's check, guys. That's so... Did you know what Kabamaru is?
No. As I said, I don't know everything about anime. I'm more like, animation and cartoon.
No, it doesn't look like that at all.
Also, that's older. That's from 84, as far as I remember.
Yeah, not that style at all. But this guy has a bushy hair, once again. So not bushy hair, long, straight, flat hair. Yeah. Like mine hair, but much longer than my hair, basically.
Also, just to say, Nikki Tank, that's great that you have your own shop, and now even a chapter with your own lore. That's great. How is the name of the chapter?
Yeah, and we also have our chapter here
Oh,
on
yeah,
the channel. It's the Golden Astartes.
Exactly.
And we also have lore and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a video about that. It's somewhere. It's somewhere around here. For sure. Okay, guys. Well, we do have to go, actually.
Yeah.
Very soon. Ask Heldo tomorrow. He might know about it.
Didn't you already ask him?
I'm not sure if I ever asked him that. But Man of Culture, you can totally find the song.
That will be, yeah. That will be the one that we're all wondering about.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, that was actually very interesting. I didn't expect that we are going to talk about different topics that are fun for everyone, so I'm happy we have more common things. Now we gotta check who to rate, and Archer's live again.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Leon is live.
Oh, Leon?
Yeah. Down. Here, case.
Okay, let's rate Leon. Our character are called Ordinators. I cannot. Ordinators.
We were betrayed by the Imperium.
Well, you were.
You were indeed. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jay, have a good night. A good day to you, and good night to everybody that have our
Yeah, I
time.
hope you had fun with the different topics, actually.
Yeah, I hope you had fun, Jay.
Yeah.
From our description, I understand that it's a cell animation, so it can be up until the mid-90s.
Up until the midnight. Yeah.
Yeah. Got to go eat. Well, 99 in advance. Thanks, you have my sub. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikki,
And by the way,
yes.
guys, if you in any case have any actually suggestions for this anime, feel free to write it in the comments. I'm just gonna check one by one what you're writing. Just gonna copy paste in Google and just check.
Yes, we have to solve the mystery.
Yeah, we have to
Mysterious
solve that
anime.
mystery. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I think when I see it, I'm gonna recognize it for sure. Damn, time did run out crazy. Got to eat as well. 99. Yes, 99 have. I mean,
99.
Sleeper Joey. You have to keep an eye on these weirdos working at GW and those who associate with them. Absolutely, Mr. Mithu, because they're like sleeping
Absolutely,
agents,
yes, yeah.
basically. And if we saw that leaked video from Antifa headquarters, I mean, they're basically crazy there. They're like everything there is propaganda on the walls. They're brainwashing themselves like every day, every single day, 100 times a day. It's horrible. Okay, wild guess.
Orochimaru from Naruto.
Oh, that looks nothing like Naruto.
No. I think not. Yeah, it's again.
It's literally a wild guess.
It's not exactly 1995. Also on a VHS, we didn't have Naruto back then. Not even on VHSs, and things like that.
Yeah, I think it was a movie, but I'm just not sure. Oh no, this is pretty ugly. Oh no, that's very ugly. No.
Might have been, if it was on VHS, then it was really an animated movie, a full length, or OVA, which should be just some episodes.
Also, it should be something that kids can watch, because I see a lot of tongues here and a lot of like suggestive
Kids
faces.
can watch. I watched anime
Are
that
you
kids
sure?
cannot watch when I was 10.
Oh,
I literally bought a VHS,
I've never seen such a thing. I mean, I've never seen such a thing. That guy was handsome, okay? Handsome, like good animation.
So we never even down,
Yeah, so it was one of those animations that you see them and you're like, this is a very well drawn animation. It's everything is beautiful with detail. People look beautiful, you know?
Yeah.
Longer face, like long face, good features, the big eyes.
The Legend of Arslan. Huh. I think I was thinking about that too, the Legend of Arslan, yeah.
That is interesting. Let's see it. Okay, guys.
That's also done in that style. That might be.
Let's.
No. He has a title on a ponytail.
I mean, yeah, this is more of the style that I remember.
That should be the style, yeah. If it's the 90s, that should be the style, yeah.
Yeah, that's the style. That's the style.
Hey guys, has any one of you watched the Bio Boosted Suit Guyver? Ha, a great one.
That's definitely the style, but I don't see a character that looks like that. Because like I said, he had white robes, his chest was visible.
Maybe if you draw him.
He has muscles. Maybe if I draw him. Yeah, maybe if I draw him. That's if I only had time to draw.
Okay, make him with AI. It will be close at least.
Hey, yes, I can make him with AI. It's gonna be. I mean, this guy here kind of
Fits the bill.
like that, but yeah, this is like the closest thing. But still, I think that his face was covered by his hair. You know how they do it often in anime?
Yeah,
It just drops like from here, and you just see this.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's why it's hard to narrow it down. Guyver, I love that anime. My man, it's a great anime. We talk about the 80s OVA, not the new one from 2006, which was also okay. I watched.
Yeah.
So, Guyver.
Okay, guys, you can just leave your suggestions. Hey, thank you. Just join the chat. What is SLV abbreviation?
I don't know.
Guys, we don't know. We don't know all
Is
the
it like
abbreviations.
hello? Sorry.
We don't use a lot of them. I'm just trying to write full words most of the time.
Anyway, you catch us at the end of the stream.
Yeah. Besides, let's effing go.
Yes.
Which is LFG.
But that's
Yeah.
really
Probably on a video cassette.
OVA if it's on a video cassette. Yeah, OVA or on an animated movie. Yeah. If it was on a video cassette, we got only things like that on VHS back then. You know, I had a Kira on a VHS. That was actually my first time.
Oh yeah.
I was 10.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay. We still have to have some people to rate with.
Yeah, Leon, as we say.
Games Workshop routed after store drops around 40k over Charlie Kirk. Okay, that's I mean that's probably new news, which we're gonna cover tomorrow.
23 minutes before.
I have to go do my research. Can't just do that now.
Badu my research. I gotta go Badu my research.
Badu
my research.
To Badu it. Okay, it's funny. Okay, guys, let's go rate Leon. If you don't know Leon, he talks about different like topics like what we talked about here, but just about everything really. A lot of
He likes
things.
anime.
Yeah, if you wanna just go and rate him, say hello from the Empress. I need more info, you can, because I have some cartoon in my head about that. Okay, man of culture. Like is the style like Windaria? What's
I mean, it could be.
You're gonna make me check now? Okay.
I think it should be more like
the previous one.
The previous one, yeah, the previous one. That's also kind of 80s, but
this is too
like
cute.
More like the previous one and more like Ninja Scroll, actually.
Yeah. Who is that?
Corinthians, the greatest champion in the world, sent SVL to Brazil.
I watch your lives. Oh, thanks.
All right.
Still, we don't know what SLV is.
You don't know what SLV means.
Yeah. Send love? No, it's not send
love.
Love? No, I don't know. Yeah. You gotta tell us what that is. Yeah. We have no idea.
Nikki Tank, we hope we see you again. Do check in the other channels so that we see you in there too.
Yeah, we stream on all the channels. We need a lot more time to develop the superhero channel, but we're working on it as much as we can, considering that I run 3 channels and I make content for OnlyFans. That also most again is educational only.
Yeah. Also, I need time to write the videos for them.
Yeah, and he writes them. I do everything else only about the superhero channel because it's our mutual channel. Okay, guys, with that being said, now you're gonna see all your names on the screen. And so thank you so much for participating with me, the 40k Empress and Logan. And much appreciated all the hard work you put into for all of us. Thank you, Nikki, and you too. You too. And I'm just happy that you got independent. And
exactly. Nothing better than that, yeah.
Nothing better than that, yes. Freedom from the Imperium.
Freedom.
And more light to the 40k universe from whoever really loves it, which is you and us, guys. Love ya. 40k Empress, Logan, bye-bye.
Warhammer 40K, Empress leads the way as warriors of the imperium sway into realms where dangers play, where hidden minds hold sway. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Beneath the grand cathedral spires, plots twist like smoldering fires, but with her blade of pure desire, she claims the stars entire. Through stars and storms we rise, under her watchful eyes, with faith and fire will prevail, for the imperium must not fail. For the imperium we prevail. Through storms and battle cries, her banners pierce the darkened skies. With bolter hymns the traitor dies, as loyal warriors